Okay, so I have a battle with ProPwner, who is new to Midnight Moon. So, here we go. I send out my Typhlosion, he sends out Fortress, and he switches out to a Crest, which would be a good idea if Typhlosion wasn't such a beast. Because this is going to take out Cresselia, believe it or not. I was in shock right here. Because that was amazing. Never gotten a first turn crit, I think. But then he sends out Infernape, and I'm going to switch out. Fakes out my Dragonite, but no big deal. Sets up the rocks while I D-dance, so it's convenient for me. And I think I can survive whatever he throws at me, so I go for another one. So, Fire Blast misses. Then I go for EQ. And I'm thinking it should be dead, but he has a Focus Sash, unfortunately. Damn. So, I'm going to have to take the close combat, which does like nothing at all. But I just use Fire Punch and I got a crit off it. So that's the end of his Infernape. And now he sends in Honchkrow. And I'm predicting the Sucker Punch, so I go for the D-Dance. Now, I figure he's going to Sucker Punch again, but I don't know. I thought I might survive. But he took me out. So, I send in my Registeel, and he switches out as a T-Wave, and a T-Wave his Dragonite. And it's pretty good, because now I could set up Stealth Rocks, because I really don't expect a superpower, because usually they have like Fire Punch, D-Dance, but I think this is a mix set, so unfortunately I gotta deal with it. But he's getting like continuously weaker, so I just go for the Ice Punch, but he eats his Yachi Berry, and it still does just a little bit below half, so he's gonna just keep superpowering, and that's not really gonna do it for him. It's just making him continuously weaker, and I'm faster. So I went for another Ice Punch, but he switches out to an Alakazam, and he gets hexed, and I don't mean a crit. He freezes over from an Ice Punch, and I've gotten plenty of freeze hexes with this Registeel, but unfortunately he thawed out pretty quickly, but then the Focus Blast misses, so that was convenient, as I'm able to take out this Alakazam because he misses again. So I take out this Alakazam with no problems whatsoever, and that was just perfect, taking out that Alakazam. But then he sends in his Honchkrow again, and uses superpower, and I'm surprised I survived by 4 HP. This thing's like one of the most powerful physical attackers in the game, and I survived. So yeah, I went for the Ice Punch, and then he barely survived. Now, I didn't want to lose my Registeel, because I believe it deserved to kill that Dragonite. So, send in my Scizor thinking superpower is not going to do anything anymore. I could not have been more wrong. And he goes for another one, and it's still doing good damage. It's just ridiculous. So I Sword Danced, but Now I'm fearing a sucker punch, but at the end of this, he told me that his Honchko was scarfed, so he couldn't have actually done a sucker punch, even if he wanted to. So I have to lose my scissor thanks to the life orb. And that's it for my scissor. Sends in his fortress. And I send in my Ready Ice. Because, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna work. Go for the Ice Beam. And I figured it'd be neutral, but that wasn't a good attack. Now he sets up Toxic Spikes. Maybe that would have helped him through the match if he had gotten me to switch through my team. But I go for the Seismic Toss. And he really must have been blown away by that, because he just put up a light screen now. And now it's basically useless, as I'm going to Seismic Toss this thing to death. But does bring it down with Seismic Toss. Almost. And then he explodes. And there goes my Reggie Ice. It's going to die. And wow. Critical hit too. So I really doubt that had any impact on the outcome of the situation there. So sends out Puff, his magic dragon. And I feel Registeel deserves to kill this thing. And he survives by 4 again. And I ice punch it. And that's the first time that I've had Registeel actually alive when I finished a match. Like, actually had Registeel finish the match for me. So, good game, ProPwner. I like your team, it's pretty good. And just comment, rate, subscribe, and join Midnight Moon. See ya.